Hi everybody, today is the 5th day of my 40-day master cleanse. So when I woke up this morning, I did have some abdominal pain, I guess, and some cramping in my abdomen. That was before the saltwater flush, so I'm pretty sure that what's causing the abdominal pain, because this is not the first time since I started, I've had it in the morning. I'm pretty sure it's the laxative tea. And I did read on the package of the laxative tea that if you do experience abdominal pain, to sort of just reduce your dose. So I have been reducing my dose. I only drink maybe half of the mug, not the whole mug. And it didn't really do anything. So, yeah, I had some pain this morning. Um, I think that it's just because I have stuff in my body that wants to come out. Because all of the pain and cramping went away after I did the saltwater flush. So I did the saltwater flush, and then 15 minutes later, or so, I went to the bathroom, and I didn't have any type of pain or cramping after that. So it kind of sucks, but honestly, before I started doing the master cleanse, I experienced belly aches and pains and cramping very often, and feeling really bloated and really uncomfortable and a hardened stomach on a daily basis. So it's really not that big of a deal for me to have a little bit of abdomen pain in the morning. I haven't really lost any weight. It's been 5 days, and I don't think I've lost any. I mean, again, I don't have a scale, so maybe I have, but I definitely don't feel like I've lost even 5 pounds, which is very different from when I did the master cleanse back in 2008, I guess, 2007, 2008. When I did the master cleanse, I only went, I think, 8 days, and by the 5th day, which is where I am today, I had lost 10 pounds, and I felt like skinny, like my stomach, I could suck it in really far, and I definitely don't have anything like that this time. When I did do it before, though, I didn't have any type of yeast or dermographism. I didn't have any type of, I don't even think I was really very toxic. I did it just, I guess, on a whim. Like, I read about it and thought it would be neat to try. I didn't do it really with any type of purpose. So I think maybe that my body is focusing more on killing toxins and yeast rather than getting rid of fat, which is totally fine with me. The other explanation for it as well is one of the symptoms or side effects of a yeast overgrowth is very sudden and stubborn weight gain. So you gain a lot of weight very quickly, basically unexplained. Like, you don't really change your diet or your exercise routine, and you gain like 30 pounds in 3 months, which is what happened to me. And then it's very, very difficult to get it off again. So I'm hoping that after I sort of get rid of the yeast infections in my body, that losing some weight or getting back to a healthy weight will be easier for me. I think it will be. But I think it is definitely interesting to know that doing the master cleanse, depending on who you are, depending on where you are in your life, it can affect you really differently. And for me, at least, I would be surprised if I lost even 3 pounds in the past 5 days. So that's how I feel. I just feel totally the same and normal. One thing I also wanted to share with you that happened about a week before I did the master cleanse. I went out for a fancy dinner with my boyfriend, and we met another couple, and she was a nutritionist, and I told her about my dermographism, and I actually asked her what she thought about the master cleanse. And she had told me that she had a friend who did it and had great success with yeast overgrowth, so that probably influenced why I actually decided to do it. But I told her about my dermographism, and she told me that the skin was the largest organ of the body. And I've heard that before, but I sort of forgot about it, and it's definitely interesting to keep in mind that your skin is an organ, and it's the largest organ in your body, and probably one of the most important ones. And basically she said that, if my skin was giving me a hard time, it could mean that my liver and my kidneys were sick, especially my liver. Uh, so yeah, I just thought that was interesting. And I have said this in another video, but Stanley Burroughs talks about bathing your insides with the salt water, so the saltwater flush, but he also talks about bathing externally with the salt water, like in a bathtub. So I've been doing that every other day or so, and it feels really nice too, to bathe in like hot, salty water. It just feels good. And my skin actually is just noticeably just healthier. I don't know, it's probably a mixture of all kinds of different things, but I definitely feel like it just is a bit more strong, I guess, because before it felt so sensitive and fragile, really, and now it feels a bit more just robust. My dermographism is pretty well the same, though. I had dermographism again. I had a bout of it last night, another really bad bout. So I took another antihistamine. One seems to be doing the trick. Normally, up until I started doing the master cleanse, it was two, so it's nice to only have to take one. I've also been making an effort to switch some of the other products in my house to all natural. So I am, like, I think pretty conscious of natural products versus, like chemical products. And I'm still a sucker for certain types of lotions and shampoos and stuff. Like, I use salon shampoo and conditioners just because I love it. I love the sensation and the smells and everything. But I did, for the first time ever, buy natural toothpaste. You swallow a lot of toothpaste in your life, a lot more than you probably think. So I figured it would probably be smart to switch over. So this is a natural tea tree desert essence toothpaste in mint flavor, and it's all natural. So it says, fluoride free, SLS free, gluten free, and it's not that much different from regular toothpaste. The texture of it's a little bit strange, but the flavor is pretty well the same. And there's baking soda in it, so it foams in your mouth just like regular toothpaste would. So it's not really that big of a deal. I also am like signed up for an email newsletter from like the Canadian Cancer Society, or something, the Canadian Cancer Foundation, or I don't know what, but one of the big ones, and they emailed me a couple days ago with one of these newsletters, and it had a little notification on it about certain types of surfactants, which is like chemicals found in sprays, like detergents for cleaning your house, saying that certain types of surfactants have been linked to various cancers. So sure enough, when I went and looked at the detergent that I use almost every day in my kitchen, it had surfactants in it. So I threw it away, and I went and I bought a Greenworks detergent. It has like citrus in it. It's an all natural. It's an all natural cleaning product. I just bought it at like Co-op or like the grocery store. It was $3. It's not really that big of a deal. So if you are wary or interested in cancer-causing agents, check if your detergents have surfactants in them, and if they do, throw them away and get new detergents. My glands are still swollen in my neck a little bit, but they are much, much better. You can still tell that they are a little swollen on the sides, right here. They stick out and they're hard. There, you can especially see it. See that when I push in? That's what it should look like, and that's what they are. So they're swollen. And my glands in my armpits are actually a little bit better today. For the first time since I started, they are a little bit less swollen, but they are still swollen and they're hard. And then all my other glands are the same. So I still have really sore glands in my sides and in my like groin thigh area. I've also been very cold the past 4 days. I don't know why, but my hands and my feet have been very chilly, and my nose. I don't know. I've been wearing like hoodies every day because I can't. I don't know. I'm cold. Um, yeah, I think that's probably good for me. Hunger. I don't have any type of hunger. I have lots of energy. I'm not dizzy. Don't have any type of headache. It feels like I'm eating. It doesn't feel like I'm not eating. I am using pretty much probably the most expensive and high quality lemonade, maple syrup, and well, cayenne pepper isn't, but maple syrup and lemons that you could buy on the market. My lemons are going for like $1.35 each, which is a lot per lemon. I bought them at Planet Organic, and then my maple syrup, it was like 25 bucks for a liter, and it's an all natural, organic, unrefined Canadian maple syrup. And actually, you're getting, I'm going to make a proper list and give you guys exactly, but maple syrup, you're getting 100% for the amount you're taking with your Master Cleanse. You're getting 100% of your daily calcium, magnesium, and manganese, and zinc as well. So you are getting quite a lot of vitamins and minerals. You're obviously getting tons of vitamin C as well from the lemons. But I'm gonna actually do some research and write down exactly how many vitamins and minerals you're getting from the Master Cleanse diet, because I definitely don't feel any type of hunger. And to say that the Master Cleanse is just a made up like bunch of hooey, it's just cannot be true, because it's obviously been thought out, because you cannot, it doesn't make any sense to drink lemons, maple syrup, and cayenne pepper and to feel as normal as I do come day 5. It just, like you can tell from my video, I'm totally normal. And so there obviously has been some thought into it. I don't think he just randomly picked 3 ingredients and made the whole thing up. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. I'll make another video tomorrow.